3, 2...
Cut, go bam, cue.
Hello and welcome to BBC School Report. I'm Amy. And I'm Daisy, and we are here from Holy Trinity CB Secondary School. Our first headline for today is that David Cameron visits Barack Obama for America for a 3-day US trip. Also in international news, a Chinese politician named Bo Xilai has been fired. Sammy and Amelia are here for the full story.
Hello and welcome to international news. We're Sammy and Amelia, and the first story today is
Prime Minister David Cameron attended the biggest state dinner yet at the White House with a 360 star-studded guest list, including George Clooney and the golfer Rory McIlroy.
President Obama called the UK Prime Minister the kind of partner you want at your side, and I trust him. He says what he does and he does what he says. I've seen his character. I've seen his commitment to human dignity during Libya.
Cameron praised Obama's strength, moral authority and wisdom, and said to him, Barack, it's an honour to call you an ally, a partner and a friend.
Comparing Mr. Obama to former US President Theodore Roosevelt, Mr. Cameron said he understood that America must do the right thing, but to provide moral leadership, America must do it in the right way too.
On Wednesday, the leaders spent 2 hours talking about issues such as Syria, Iran and the war in Afghanistan.
David Cameron ends his 3-day US trip by visiting Ground Zero today. Our next story is on the firing of Chinese politician Bo Xilai.
Mr. Bo was fired from his position after he promoted a former police chief, Wang Mijun, who was deeply involved in the corruption crackdown, although Bo Xilai was not formally linked with the operation.
Thank you for listening.
The charity Help for Heroes has encountered a dramatic robbery of the donated money. A 25-year-old man has been arrested under suspicion of the crime. Also, in other national news, the Red Arrows have made a great recovery after losing 2 pilots last year. Over to George and Rachel.
On the 8th of November 2011, Flight Lieutenant Sean Cunningham was killed when he was ejected from his plane while on the ground at RAF Scampton.
Less than 3 months later, Flight Lieutenant John Egging, aged 33, was killed at the end of an air show in Dorset. Now that they are 2 down, the Red Arrows will learn to fly in an unusual 7 formation when the team leaves Lincolnshire for its annual training in Cyprus later this year.
Mr. Baker said, I can't begin to understand what it was like to be in the team and have to carry on. Now, over to Becca and Talisha for more national news.
The public are outraged as Help for Heroes donations money was stolen between January and March 2012.
The 25-year-old, who was arrested on suspicion of theft, has been released on bail until the 25th of April, after the donations failed to reach his account.
It's estimated that the value of the donations are between £2,000 and £7,000. Now, back to Daisy and Amy in the studio.
Robin and Katie report on hit and run havoc at Hazelwood Gossip's Green as a young girl was injured. In other news, Manor Green School have reached the highest Ofsted performance targets under inspection. Here's Layla and Lauren with the news.
A young girl was struck by a car on Tuesday the 6th of March, and police are now appealing for witnesses. Celine from Bubish was hit by a black hatchback on her way to Ifield Community College. Because the driver did not stop when he hit her, the student had to struggle on to her school just so she could get medical help. Celine arrived at the hospital and was told she had 2 broken ribs and internal bruising. She told a member of staff at the school that she had been bumped by a car. The director of administration at the school commented, "If she had told us she had been hit by a car, we would have called the ambulance, but she described it as just a bump." She is now recovering, and if anyone saw the collision, police are asking witnesses to call them.
Manor Green Primary School for Special Needs got outstanding results in all 4 areas which they were assessed on. These were for pupils' behaviour and their outstanding achievements and safety. Also, they had great quality of teaching, leading and management. Manor Green was the first school for special needs in the country who were assessed on this new framework. Now to the interview.
This is our second outstanding Ofsted, and when we opened in 2004, within a year, we got good with outstanding. And we're absolutely thrilled. Obviously, having an Ofsted so soon after the last one when we were seen to be outstanding, and then to be able to achieve a further outstanding has been hugely successful for this school. The framework has not been produced or planned for special schools. We just have to fit into the mainstream structure.
Mr. Wickett retires after years of being head teacher at Holy Trinity CB Secondary School. other school news. On Wednesday the 14th of March, York House from Holy Trinity School performed their concert Over to Ben and Charlie.
Hello and welcome to the school-based news team with Charlie
and Ben.
What did you enjoy most about working at this school?
Oh, this school is a very special place for me. The students here are so polite, they open doors for you, they always pass the time of day with you. They're wonderful students.
What is your favourite memory about working here?
Well, there are so many memories. I've been here 11 years and lots of things have happened. I suppose probably the one that sticks in my mind most of all was the time when we had our first mission week, the big gig.
What will you be doing with your spare time after retiring?
I like gardening, I like reading, I also compose and write music, and I've got some friends who are retiring at the same time as me, some old school friends, so we'll get together and I'll certainly have a busy life, I think.
Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure.
What did you enjoy about the concert last night?
I enjoyed the performances that the pupils did were absolutely amazing. They made me feel so proud. We were so proud of them here at school, all the staff that came. It was incredible, and the atmosphere in the hall was fantastic.
What did you enjoy about doing the concert last night?
I really enjoyed performing in it, and I really enjoyed organising the whole thing as well. It was great to see it all come together in the end, starting from the planning, which started before Christmas, and then performing in it, and we had a really great audience. They were very good.
Thank you for your time.
Holy Trinity had great success in their basketball team over the past few years. In other news today, there is a dance show coming up called All Stars. Performing are the students from Holy Trinity School. There is an interview with Mr. Healy, who will be giving information about that now. Over to Olivia and Niall.
Here is some footage of the very successful basketball team of Holy Trinity School.
What's so impressive about the basketball team?
The fact that they are constantly looking to improve, and they listen all the time, and they're so eager to improve, and they show fantastic understanding of the game, partly because they keep coming along and listening to what we're doing with them, but they're also fantastic ambassadors for the school, and wherever we go, whether it's up to Nottingham for national finals or down to Devon for national competition games, they're always brilliant ambassadors for the school.
Already won a national competition and have beaten a world record. Edwin is a player of one of the best basketball teams Holy Trinity has ever had. He helped win the national competition last year. Here's an interview with him.
How have you improved since year 7?
I joined the team, I practiced, and I just played, to be honest.
Holy Trinity CV Secondary School this year are participating in the Spring Into Dance show, including the Junior Dance Company, GCSE and AS dance students, and also Boys Dance Group.
How do you feel this year, as it's your second time in the Spring Into Dance?
I feel that this year, the second time around for the Spring Into Dance, is going to be an excellent show because we've got our own Boys Dance Company this year. We have Gossip's Green Primary School led by some Year 11s. We have some fantastic work. We've almost doubled the output of dances this year. We've got GCSE work, we've got some golden ticket holders. It's just going to be an amazing show.
There was great victory for Chelsea, who beat Napoli in the Champions League. Now to Luke and Lewis for their headline.
Chelsea have completed a remarkable comeback by beating Napoli 4-1 at Stamford Bridge last night.
This win meant Chelsea won 5-4 in aggregate to progress to the last day of the Champions League. Over to Hamza with an interview with a Chelsea fan.
And Hamza, and I'm here with Chelsea supporter Tom. What do you think about the game last night?
I thought it was a very spirited performance, and I always thought they would get a comeback and beat Napoli.
What do you think will happen by the end of the season to Chelsea?
Hope they win the Champions League and the FA Cup, and maybe get 4th spot in the Premier League.
From Fog's bright sunshine, over to Safia and Isha with the weather.
Hello, today's weather. In the north, it's mainly patchy fog, low clouds which will clear towards midday. In the south, minor fog with little rays of warm sunny spells. Northeast will be facing bright sun of heat within 13 degrees.
Hello, I'm Isha with Friday's weather. It will become brighter with sunny spells. It will be cooler near the south coast and feeling warm in the afternoon. It will be about 8 to 15 degrees in the afternoon and cloudy later in the evening, cloudy temperature of 9 degrees. Thank you for watching. This was Trinity Weather, and back to studio Tammy and Daisy.
That is it for today's top headlines. Thank you for watching. Thank you and goodbye.